Good morning, everyone. Welcome. If this is your first time here, my name is April. This is Plan with April. And if this is a return trip for you, welcome back. Today I am planning in the Hobonichi Cousin. So let me get my camera set up just the way it needs to be, get sorted. You grab something to drink, and we will start planning here in just a couple minutes. Just to give you an update, I am planning in the Hobonichi Cousin today. I know I have such a relationship with this planner. I go away from it for a while and then I come back. This is my comeback, at least for today. I wanted to be creative. I wanted to use some of my older stash. I've got a planner cake kit that I pulled, and good morning, Rachel, and some washi tape, some Tombow markers, Sharpie marker. I've got everything tagged. I don't know why I said it like that. I've got everything tagged down below except for this palette knife. I forgot to tag this. So as soon as this is done, I will go back in and tag the palette knife. I've got other stickers too. Like I said, I'm just really trying to use my stash. So I've got some Chrissy Ann designs that are, oh my gosh, probably, I'm going to say 10 years old. So I know I need to be using these vinyls up before they lose their stick. And then just some random planner Kates that I thought matched kind of the theme. I loved these flowers. I almost like these flowers better than I do that washi, but this washi goes better. We'll see if I can use maybe some of the circles or some of the writing. Either way, I'm totally fine with it. Yesterday, I did not get as much done as I wanted to, so today is going to be a full day of Plan with April and the Frugal Planner channel filming. Yeah, I do it to myself. Like, I am such a procrastinator. Here I show you all of my beautiful plans, and then I procrastinate until the last minute. If it wasn't for the last minute, I probably wouldn't get anything done. I laugh, but it's so true. So the first thing I think I want to do is cover up the dates. Now, this kit from Planner Kate is no longer available. She no longer makes it, which is a bummer. But with that, I did tag a kit kind of like this one down below. Hold on. I know I'm going to need my tweezers. I'll try to remember to tag those as well. Good morning, the Spooky Planner. So with that, with the Planner Cake kit that I'm using today, because it no longer exists, I did try to find one that was like similar in pattern, and I chose one that is like a bumblebee. The link is down below in the description. If for no other reason, I don't get a reward or anything or a commission if you buy it, but if you're curious to see, it's adorable. Like, I saw that and I'm like, well, that is really, really cute. I really like that one. So yeah, feel free to click on that link and check it out. It's super adorable. So I'm just going to put this down. Make sure it is mostly straight. I haven't used a kit in forever, but when I do use a kit, oh, it sounds like the guy that drinks the beer. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, yeah, no. Anyway, I don't usually use kits, but when I do, I really like Planner Kate. I have ordered kits from her way back when I was in an Erin Condren, so that was a while ago for sure. Her kits are just really easy to use. They line up really well. I love her color combinations. Oh, I forgot to run you through the Tombows. These are tagged down below in Amazon links for individual. That is how I have purchased most of mine, except for my neutrals. I purchased in a package, like a pack of them. So the Tombows I'm using today are the N52, the 912, and the 026. And I felt like they went best with this kit. And then, of course, I've got my Sharpie and my Mr. Pen. Got those out. So we are looking good in the neighborhood. Now, I was going to go in here and put in bigger stickers, that are sticking to my desk. Come on. There we go. Because we start on the 7th. Let me see what this is going to look like. Yes. I just need something a little different this week. Like I told you, I'm feeling super creative. And a lot of times I don't take advantage of that. And I need to start, because when I feel the creativeness, I need to just do it. Hey, Jeannie. Yes, I am doing One Book July over on the Frugal Planner channel. Today is just a creative use my stash day. So we're back in the Hobonichi Cousin for the live event. I really try to take advantage of the live stream events to be creative and use some of my older stash and show you different ways you can utilize your planner. So yeah, I am definitely in a all-in-one for the month of July. I'm still loving it. Absolutely. I'm loving it. It is working out really, really well. I feel like my life is so much more put together. Our life. It's both of our lives. I do feel like it's more put together. The only kicker I would say is I am not utilizing the vertical as well as I could. That's kind of why I wanted to plan in here today, was just to get back to that vertical feeling, because I'm finding that I want to be super creative in my all-in-one planner, but I need to remember I have to actually use it as a planner. That was the whole goal for July. It's not to use my stash in July. It is to keep my life straight in July. So that is why I am dumping creativity out today with you on this live stream. And I'm wondering if I put this down below, this washi here, or, yeah, let's do it down below. Let's keep with tradition. And I'm wondering, okay, they do go straight across. Again, it has been a solid minute since I have used a kit. Wes was sneezing earlier this morning. I told him, I said, you better get all that out before I go live. Because it seems like every time I do a live, he sneezes multiple times. He laughed. He thinks I'm funny. Which I guess is a good thing since we've been together. We've been together almost 30 years. Can you guys believe that? 30 years. It doesn't seem like that long. I'm trying to get this like straight as I can. Looks like that is as straight as I can today. It's not perfect, but it's fine. Now, I don't want to put too much decoration down as I pull the weekend out. I don't want to put too much decoration out because I still do want to, oh, you know what? I need something behind here, don't I? Or I could put it down lower. Let's do this. Let's grab the washi tape and pop it down here. Drop it like it's hot. Okay, so I'm going to explain why this is waste. One, I get impatient with trying to line up the washi on the page, especially when I am filming or doing a live event, because it takes me a long time. And I don't think people enjoy watching me line up washi tape. Number two reason is I have been blessed with super oily skin. So when I touch the washi tape, when I'm laying it down, oh, did I tear the page? Oops. As I whisper, sorry. Sometimes it doesn't stick because of my oily skin, which my mom said I would appreciate later on in life because that would mean that I would get less wrinkles. I haven't noticed, but sure. Oh, see, I like that better. Yes, it just kind of sets it off a little bit. And I like how that washi tape kind of goes really well. That is a statement. Welcome to the morning. By the way, good morning. Let me see here. I know I want to put down the weather, but I think what I'm going to do is do the weather in my sidebar. And you're like, oh, we've never done that before. I know. But we all know how I am about the sidebar. not so great. And I don't know if these are, because like I said, these stickers are probably 10 years old. Oof. So let's go ahead and put 7 of these sunshines down, because that's where we're at this week. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Is that from My Girl? Mm-hmm. No, I think that's a different song. Oof, those are tough to get off. When I'm putting them in a row like this, they almost look like firecrackers, like explosions. How was your 4th? Oh, hey, Melissa. Thank you. We stayed home. Did not go out to watch fireworks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it my subconscious that I always end on 5 and then I have to sing the Sesame Street song? I don't know. It could be. Could very well be. So again, this kit that I'm using is from Planner Kate. It is an older kit. It has since been gone away with. No longer exists, so I apologize. But I did put a cute kit down in the description for you to look at. I want to make sure, though, this is blue or black ink, not blue, because it almost looked like a blue barrel, didn't it? It almost looks like a blue. Nope, I guess it doesn't. That is me needing more coffee. Just kidding. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's put the weather in. Do I want to write it? I do want to write it. Do I want to do a header? I do want to do a header. So let's go in here with the Tombow N52. I am going to go down at a pretty solid angle so that I can highlight this top row in one swipe. So the further you lay down the brush pen part, the more of a broad line you're going to get. And you just saw me like swipe that because it puddled. Another secret. If you just take it back, it'll get rid of that puddle mark. And that's with most really wet markers. I find it happens too with the Crayola Super Tips. So if you just scooch it back, yeah, it's all good. Ooh, red, white, and blue ice cream. Okay, that is awesome. Oh, I love that. Melissa, that sounds a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Goodness. Do I want to go with a larger font on this? Probably, but I didn't pull the pen, so that is awful, awful fine, isn't it? I feel like I want that to be more. I'm going to pull out my Uniball 1, and I'm just going to go right over this. Which, funny enough, I think this is only a 0.7. And I think this is a 0.5. So, woo! Throw that down on my desk. Yesterday, I was talking about writing numbers and which numbers I struggle to write. And we were talking about the number 8 quite a bit. So today as I'm writing this, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of 8s in this week's weather. Like if I needed to practice my 8s, this is the week to practice my 8s. Sixes are also one that I just don't like my 8s. Or my 6s, sorry. Ooh, it's going to be hot. Hot, hot, hot. And what I might do, I don't know if it's possible. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, lose track. This is what happens when I talk and write or chew gum and walk. Not true. I can chew gum and walk. Ooh, it is going to be hot Sunday night. Okay, so what I was thinking when I was writing is putting in, could I do Tiny Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? I mean, I asked if I could, and then I just did it. It's like I asked myself permission. I'm like, could I do this? Like, it's a challenge. Let's try it. And then I did it. I did it. It's like cutting my own bangs. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, I did it. All right, so let's pop in here. I do have all of these wonderful Planner Kate words and stuff. I do know I have 2 days off this week. I am watching a friend's dog. We are watching a friend's dog. His name is Whiskey, and he is such a good baby. He's such a good boy. I don't know how Stark's going to handle it, but he'll be fine. He'll probably check into the basement hotel. I laugh. It's not a hotel. It's just the basement. And I think that's a little too big. And just hang out down there. Do I like that? I kind of do like that. Let's do that day off and this day off. Perfect. I don't want to decorate too much and then miss like what I'm actually trying to plan. I do that too. I will get so caught up in the kit, which is one of the reasons I don't order kits anymore, because I would get so caught up in what I wanted the page to look like, and then I wouldn't plan. I would just make it pretty and not go back to it. So let me see. I can do it this week. Down here. I don't necessarily know how I feel about that just on the page, but we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. And then I know I don't have a work from home, kind of. Like I could do work from home on the weekend, but I really need like a big, I'm pretty sure we're taking Whiskey home in the morning, which will leave my afternoon open. Oh, I should also disclose, I am not using like the hourly bar here. I am not going to be doing a schedule for like hourly stuff because it's just not how I'm feeling today at all. Let's do, this is going to be a funky one too, because groceries, I'm going to need to do, well, I could do, ooh, you know what I could do? Thursday, I mean. I could do Thursday and then put my grocery list down here. Let's do that. So let's do that. Does this fit? Oh, they do. Oh, Planner Kate, you are amazing. So let's stick that down there. That is where I will put my grocery list for this week. And then once I get midweek meal planning done, I'll know exactly what I need to pick up. And then once we take Kennedy back, our granddaughter, we have her on Thursday. So we pick up Whiskey. I need to write this down. Where is my pen? Okay. Let's hop in here and do this. So I've got that. Let's do this one. Do I have a paw? I keep getting sidetracked. I thought she had a paw every once in a while. Yes. Okay. So let's put this here. And then we're going to say pick up Whiskey. And then let's see, what do I want to use for K? We'll do the car. And then pick up Kennedy. And I think Whiskey's going to be after we pick up Kennedy. So I'm going to pop that down there as straight as you can. Does not have to be perfect. I am silently wishing I would have put the paw print over on this side so that they weren't both here, but I'm fine with it. Secretly, I'm not fine with it, but we're going to be fine with it. Do you guys have a busy week coming up? Do you have stuff going on? Run errands. I don't have any errands. Chun, 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 chun. Do I have going once, going twice? I've got another paw It's green. Will that match? Or would the blue match better? I think the blue would match better. Keep flipping with the yellow. The yellow would match the best. Oh my goodness. Just keep turning the page. And then I want something kind of fun. So let's do this one maybe. Do I want the white one? No. No, I feel like I want something different. Like I'm just feeling, that's cute, but it's going to be really hard to write on. Let's do this one. That was my first one. Ooh, sorry. Oh, how often do I do my nails, Melissa? They are not great today. Thank you. This is a very pale color, but I'm missing this finger because I was stressing last night over, I can't even tell you. I try to do a manicure once a week myself. Just take the polish off and put new polish on. Unless, here's a secret. Here's some tea. If I'm doing a bunch of filming, like today I'm going to be doing a bunch of filming so that I can publish during the week, I will do a couple of different ones and then I will put on different polish so that it looks like a different day, and I'll change my shirt. You guys have the inside scoop now. So yeah, you'll know though, because I can never keep up with like what day it is. So I'll schedule out on my plans when I'm publishing each video that I'm recording, but you'll hear it all the time. I'll publish a video on Thursday and you'll say, okay, so today's Monday. And I catch it and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm not doing this until Thursday. It's Thursday. So as much as I try to like change it up for you guys, I can't keep track of my own life sometimes. But yeah, once a week is my normal manicure schedule, unless I do gel nails. And for some reason, oh, remember me telling you about how oily my skin is? Gel nails, even if I like file my fingernails, like rough them up and put acetone on them to get all the oil off, I will tell you a good, unless I go to the salon and get it, like an over-the-counter gel polish with the light that you can do at home, I have never had luck with it sticking for more than 24 hours. Like as soon as I hop in the shower, it's gone. Like it'll just like peel off. Like remember the polish when we were kids and you could paint it and then you'd like lift up a corner and just peel it right off your nails? That's what gel nails does for me. Hey Lori, good morning. Good morning. All right, so grocery list here. I need to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do this because there's something I do every single day. Or do I put it here? I kind of like that idea too. All right, let's do this. Let's do this for meals this week. Chicken, banana. No, just kidding. Chicken enchiladas, which I am going to lose lettering chicken. So we're just going to do chicken inch. Bean and cheese burritos. Yesterday, Wes cut 10 pounds of chicken breasts for me in like cubes, like 1 inch by 1 inch. Not really 1 inch by 1 inch, but you know, close enough. And then I battered them in, well, I did 3 stations. I did a dry with baking soda, cornstarch and flour, dredged them in that to dry off each little piece, and then put them in a wet batter that was hot sauce and eggs and a bunch of different seasoning. And then the third one was another dry mix, and it had like cornstarch, flour, cornstarch, I guess makes your fried foods like better. I don't know. I just started using it. So you've got that, and then it's got like paprika and all of the good seasonings. It took us about 3 hours to cook everything, to deep fry everything, and then get it ready for freezer packs because I don't cook it all the way and then we throw it in the air fryer for like fast dinners or lunches. Anyway, those are all in the freezer, but it took longer than I thought it was. So I didn't, like I said earlier, I didn't get as much done yesterday as I wanted to. I just wrote taco salads. Sure. Super nachos. He's getting busy too. His best friend is doing a motorcycle repair shop. And so he's been there a lot this week. And then every Thursday for the summer, I'm hoping we can get her actually more. But every Thursday for the summer, we get our granddaughter. So it is going to be a busy, in a wonderful way, summer. That is a little crooked. Can we live with that? Again, I ask and then I'm like, nope. Nope, I cannot. Let's see if I can't get this a little bit better. Just a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. What was I doing? Oh, all right. So I need to pop back in here and I need to do comments. I'm trying really, really hard to get comments answered in a timely manner. You guys all know I have a full-time job. I work for the city in the police records department. So when I have a break or I take lunch, I also check the videos to see if there's any new comments, and I try to reply the same day at least. Sometimes I get it like perfectly where somebody has just commented and I'm like, oh, we're online at the same time. I'm not going to put a sticker down for every time I like want to check comments. I'm just going to put it on here to remind myself that I need to, like, I really need a reminder. I don't, it's just, it's decorative. And I'm going to put them in random order. Yeah, Rachel, a good productive week is very nice. A busy week where you're like, oh my goodness, where has this week gone? That felt like last week to me. And I do think part of that was having the all-in-one planner. I was like, oh, this is getting awesome. Like I can really see what my week's turning out to be. Having the YouTube channels organized has been also really, really helpful to know in the morning when I get up what I need to schedule, what posts I need to do. So yeah, that has been really nice. I am not doing an all white plan with me. I thought about it today, doing a no white space, and then I thought, you know what? I do not feel that creative. Do you guys all remember no white space planning when we like first got our Erin Condrens and our plum paper, even the happy planner where it was like you plan and you don't have any white space? That was like the thing to do. That's where a lot of my supplies came from, is that era where you bought kits and everything was a sticker. I will say sometimes I miss it, but a lot of times I don't. Does this go here? Is that what I'm seeing? Do I need it there? I don't think so. I don't mind that. And then am I supposed to cover up that? See, that's what I mean about the no white space. It would be just pure stickers. I don't think I need that. So I'm going to look in here. I do have some more, like there's a row of checklists here that I think will be helpful on Saturday and Sunday. So whoops, I thought I pulled those up. Let's do this. Do you guys have any plans for the weekend? Or the week? The weekend. You're like, April, it's Sunday. Like, the weekend is almost gone. Those line up so well with those boxes. Shout out to Planner Kate. Look at that. That's like, although I think I want this one to come down. Oh no, maybe. Should I get too aggressive with my push down? No. Okay. So how many are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think maybe if I can get my tweezers on there. Wow, that was a lot of work. Pop that baby down. Perfect. This will be my filming. So let me put this in here really quick. I don't know that I'm excited about having a whole day of filming. It is a little bit more difficult to do, like I told you, keeping track of like what I'm filming and what I'm doing. It is trickier, but I will put them in here. So we're doing horizontal academic, and these are referring to all of the layouts that I have in the all-in-one for July. So if you subscribe to the Frugal Planner channel, you're going to get a flip through of, I think today, I say that with a question mark. I'm filming it today, and then it'll be out for members today, and then tomorrow it will be out for everyone. And it'll show you how I used the all-in-one. And I've got some additions to it. Do you want to know what the additions are? I added one more layout, one more insert. It's not even an insert. So I took my EC, my Erin Condren, because you guys know I am not a fan of that giant coil in there. So yeah, I had Wes cut the coil so that I could uncoil it, and then I took the months of July and August and added it to the all-in-one, and it's an hourly layout. So I'm using that for work. And so far this week, it worked out really, really well. So I think I'm going to leave it in there. And then the horizontal academic, I have changed that around too. So I've got some tweaks to show you guys that I've done. The only thing that has stayed the same is the midweek meal plan. And I'm going to be doing different things with that too. What do you guys want to see on Plan with April? What kind of videos? Do you want me to do some composition notebook setups? Do you want me to do some spiral notebook layouts? What are you guys wanting to see? Oh, hi. Stark just came in from outside. Oh, why is your voice so little? What are you doing? Oh, buddy, you sound so sad. I love you. Hi. Hi, sweet boy. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you're thinking. I am going to be filming a garden planner this weekend for this channel. Get that all stored away. And then I've also got an idea to do meal planning for one. Rachel says, hi, Stark. She did. Did you hear him? He said hi right back. He's such a sweet cat. I know. Oh, here was another thing I was tossing around in my head. So I have had a couple of comments. I don't remember if it was this channel or the other one, but people asking like, how do you plan in retirement? Like, you've retired. What kind of planner do you use? So I thought about going over planning in retirement, not planning for retirement, but planning once you retire. Because I think that's true. With Wes being retired, he does a lot more that we have to keep track of. He. So it is different. We have a giant calendar out on our sideboard that it's a chalkboard calendar that we change every month. And when we were filling it out yesterday, I'm like, you are busy. Like, holy cow. He's got so much going on with the motorcycle shop, and then with Kennedy, and with just everything that he has. So it's kind of fun to see how much busier he is now that he doesn't go to an actual like 9 to 5 or 8 to 6 or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. So I thought that would be kind of fun, finding the right planner for retirement. I cannot wait to retire. Like, I I am so ready. So ready. I want to do, I'm going to grab a Sharpie. I think I want to use this right here, and I want to write on it. So I'm going to do promote live stream. Of course, I've got, I'm not going to be able to sleep in. I really want to do that. I need to clean the fridge. And filming if I can. So filming during the week is a little more difficult because I am inconsistent when I like wake up. So I'm going to go down here. I know I put that on there, but I'm going to cover it up because I don't need all of those checklists, and I don't want to fill it in because I know darn well if I do, it's going to be things I can't get done. So I'm just going to cover up the other ones, take away that temptation of overbooking myself for the day. I know it's not going to work. So I'm going to put down, I love that she's got these stickers. I think what I'm going to do is use, let me see, I could use this one. Let's see what that looks like. Yes. And before I lay it down, I'm going to write it in because it's just so much easier. So I've got Power and Hulu. Don't get me started on our streaming services. Holy cow. We have way too many. And we were just talking last night after we finished Squid Games. I'm like, can we cancel or hold our Netflix? And Melissa's like, I don't think so because that's what our granddaughter watches. And I'm like, you are correct. You are very, very correct. Okay, I have, is there a teeth? There's a doctor. I have an ortho appointment on Tuesday, and I thought if there was a tooth, I would put a tooth. That sounds so creepy, doesn't it? That's probably why there is not said tooth. Why don't I do, is there a reminder on this? Reminder on this. Because I don't like the stethoscope for it because it's really not like that kind of an appointment. My bottom teeth have shifted, and I just want to make sure that they're not going to shift anymore. So I might be getting an Invisalign retainer, or I might also be getting, does the pink go? No. No. Let's just do this. Tuesday, don't forget. Ortho. Perfect. Let's look at, I don't want to do any more checkboxes because I feel like those can get really overwhelming, especially for me trying to fill everything in. And I don't want that for this. I don't want that. So let me look at, oh, I need to, is there a mail? Is there a happy mail? You know, back in the day when I would use these sticker kits more often, I was very familiar, like where everything was on the sticker kit. So I sincerely apologize for this back and forth, like where is everything at? What is April doing? I do apologize. And then this is going to be member mail. So members, keep an eye on your mailbox for the washi tape for this month. Dun, 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 dun. And I've already got the lives scheduled. So if you pop in to lives on this channel, it is already scheduled and ready to go. So if you want to hit that bell to be reminded, that will be when we use, that is crooked. I'm like, that just looks really a bit crooked. Not much, but just enough. That'll be when we will be using this month's washi tape. It's like June 27th, Sunday, June 27th. And every Sunday for the month of July, I am going to be doing a live event on Sunday for this channel. If you've subscribed to the other channel, it will be on Saturday. So every Saturday and Sunday, you can join me for a live event here on YouTube, which is a ton of fun. Both are at 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And both will be probably right around an hour, no more than that, because I figured out, I almost wrote Livestream. Nope. I figured out if we go over an hour, YouTube kind of glitches, and then we have this weird pausing situation that happens. The wheel just keeps turning. Keeps on turning into the future. Look how busy the weekend is. Welcome to the weekend. And again, I'm not using the hourly to keep track of these. And how cute is that they kind of go that way? Did not plan that, but it looks amazing. The weekend is super busy. Let's do I want to run errands on Wednesday after work? Probably. Let's grab, do we do this one? No. This one? Nope. Nope. Well, I could do this one. Yeah. It's kind of a different color, but I think if I can get that on a little straighter, I'll like it. Get that on a little straighter. Tell you kids, you'll like it. Tells you what era I grew up in. Have you guys watched those reels where they ask the kids, children were made to be seen, and then the kids fill in the rest of the statement, and all these kids, bless their little hearts, are coming up with like such cute responses, not necessarily the ones that I learned. Like when I was a kid, I learned children were made to be seen and not heard. Right? I know. That is definitely not our granddaughter. We encourage her to use her little voice. And she does. She's really good at it. All right, what else do I have on here versus what do I have in my schedule? I have, I've got my days off scheduled in there. I think what I will do is use these guys right here. And I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 is all that I have. So I'm going to use my Sharpie. I just like how the Sharpie looks. Oh, do you look for the sticker, Rachel, while I'm looking for it? Are you like yelling at the screen or hollering, being like, it's right there. It's right there. It's right in front of you. I do that when I watch back the live stream. When I edit it, I'm like, oh my word. You had it in your hand like 4 times and you missed it. You missed it. I am going to do three IBR boxes. If you know what that is, thank you so much for working either in the court system or the law enforcement, because if you know what that is, it's either IBR or UCR, incident-based reporting, or uniform crime reporting. It goes by both. It just depends. Depends on how long you've been doing it. I've been doing it long enough that it was IBR. And in Oregon, we actually have NIBRS, which is the national, and we have ONIBRS, which is Oregon National. It's a lot to keep track of. Thankfully, when I started, it was just IBR, incident-based reporting. So that makes it a little bit easier. Unless you're new and then you're like, I don't know what that is. let's put down this. And do I have a white? I thought I had a white checkbox. Do I not? Did I already use it somewhere? Well, that would be a yes. Shoot. Shoots. I don't necessarily have to mark this, but I did want to. So let me put this guy here. Oh, you know what? I am also... Let me grab... Which one is it? I think it's this one. The joys of having all my sticker books up above my head. As long as one day they don't come screaming down on me, which I try to keep them somewhat organized because they are right above my head. Where was I? Chores. And then is there an orange checkbox anywhere? Like we've got the blue, we have a yellow, but do we have an orange? I don't think so. I think blue is going to be as close as we get, unless we do these guys. Let me see what these look like. I'm saying yes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. They've got the yellow too. This is a different kit, so it's not the exact same orange, but I'm fine with that. Totally fine. I'm only going to put 3. Only going to put 3. And then I don't think I have a little ones. So I'm going to leave that. Leave that. I don't think I have a payday. No, because that was this week. So no on that one. Clean house, pretty much like chores. And then let's fill in the garden is starting to produce vegetables, which is awesome. Is Kelly here? Kelly was showing how much she has harvested from her garden so far, and I am so impressed. So Kelly, good job. Like, incredible stuff coming from her garden. I want to put one harvest time on Thursday for sure when we have our granddaughter, because I want to go down there and show her all of the things that have been growing since last week. Our corn, what is the saying? If it's knee-high by July 4th. Why does that sound like the wrong saying? Knee-high by July 4. I don't know. But I think that's what it is. I think it's knee-high by... Maybe not. No, I can't think of it. Wes told me and I was like, oh, that's a cool saying. And then I forgot. I should have wrote it down. Should have written it down. But I didn't. I'm going to put this down here. Harvest time. And then what could I do with like this one and this one? I'm feeling like I need to use these 2 circles. These 2 circles need to be used up. So why don't I do, oh. Do I have anything on here that would work? This little bag would work. Oh, except not covering my letters. Silly goose. Better. I have yarn delivery. Hopefully. Oh, I just scuffed that up with my fingernail. Oopsies. Oopsies. I believe it's on Tuesday, which is exciting. I'm making a new blanket for my grandson, which I don't talk about as much as Kennedy because we don't get him yet. Like he's still in the little stages. He's just a baby. So we don't get him out at the house very often. Now, I am going to add some visual texture here. And then on Wednesday, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this washi to line up here. I always lose my palette knife. How, I don't know, because it's the shiniest thing on my desk. We're going to go there. And I'm going to use this. I'm wondering, I don't know. Ugh, making myself nervous with these thoughts that I'm having. I thought about cutting it. So I have these little, sorry for that, pens that are cutters. They're razor blades. And I don't know. Oh, do I? Do I trust myself? Well, obviously, because I'm just going for it. Yikes. Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to cut through your planner paper? If you do, stay tuned. It could be. It could be now. Did I cut far enough? No, yes, maybe. I don't think so. I think I was too gentle with it. Because that feels like I'm just tearing the washi tape, which I'm kind of okay with too. Except for I do want that to be a little more torn. Oh, look at that. I don't know why I whispered, but look at that. We did it. Oh, nerve-wracking. Put that back away because I don't want to mistake this as a pen and start writing with it. That would be tragedy. That would be really bad. Okay, so then I'm going to use these as checklists for things that I need to get done. So let's pop some in there. I do know there are some I need to get done. And I think I'm going to pop in with my Uniball. All right, that is one thing. And then, oh, I have a letter that I need to mail off to Kennedy. Every once in a while, I'll just throw a mail or a letter in the mail to her. She loves getting the mail. And then I'll throw in like some fun little stickers. Then I need a reminder. Is there anything on here that is a reminder? I could do these guys. These are cute. Big reminder. Recipe cards. Get those out on Wednesday. That'll be good. You guys, we have just a few minutes left on the live. I'm not going to get all this filled in. I was too chatty. No such thing. I know you guys don't mind when I'm chatty. But are there any questions or anything that you're wondering about my planner system or me or life in general? Now is the... Oh, I did have a white one. Look. That's okay. It looks fine the way it is. It's a fine. It's not fine. I really wanted it. Do I have anything else that I could use for that? I tell you. I've already got the bills. Don't need laundry day. Got all of that done. I could do planning time. Let's do that. Let's do that. That is always a good one to have in our planner. Really quick, huge shout out to you guys. If you ordered my book this last month in June, it was my highest month in royalties from Amazon. So thank you. If you are wondering what I'm talking about, I wrote a book a little while ago and published it as an independent author on Amazon, and it's available in paperback. I'll show you really quick, or it's available for Kindle. I'm thinking of doing, so this cover was designed by a really sweet lady. The stories in there, what you know, I see when I look in the mirror. It is really hard for me to be like promoting it. So when I get all, you know, weird about saying thank you, I just want you to know I really do appreciate you and, you know, the support that you show not only the channel but myself as a person. And I want you each to know that I love you and I look forward to planning with you all the time. I can't imagine doing this with any other community. Like, you guys are amazing and I appreciate you. So on that note, I will close the live just so we're not worrying about any kind of, you know, crashing or anything like that. I'll continue filling this out. I'll post a picture on community so you can see what it looked like. And it won't be live for a while. I'm going to let it upload and then I'm going to edit the first little part out. So that when other people watch the playback, they don't have like that huge like delay in planning play. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Let me know in the community comments if there's anything I can do to help out your planner week. If there's a layout you want to see, I'm happy to pull out my notebooks and do something like that always. Anyway, all right, I'll quit rambling. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Have an awesome week, and I will see you later. Love you. Bye.